We're joined here by Nick Swaney following UMD's loss to CC. Any opening words, Nick?
No.
All right, we'll go straight to questions. We'll start off with Matt.
Nick, can you point to things tonight that maybe you guys improved upon and did better than the weekend against Western? That start, is that exactly what you guys were looking for initially here in this game?
Yeah, I think obviously we wanted to come out and play a strong first 20 minutes. I think we didn't get on the score sheet first period, but I think kind of set the tone for that. And got one early in the second, but yeah, there's things that we built on from last weekend, and obviously still some things that we got to continue to work on, and we'll get back to work tomorrow and keep working on that stuff.
Back to Matt.
Nick, coach has mentioned before, he feels like power play is really a catalyst for you guys offensively. Does that kind of where it starts for you guys in trying to get, the ship righted offensively right now?
Yeah, obviously beginning of the season, we were scoring huge power play goals, winning us hockey games in the pod especially, and down in the postseason and down towards the end of the year, obviously special teams is such a huge thing, and it's little things I think that add up, and like I said, it's obviously something we got to continue to work on it and keep building on, because down the stretch it's so big for us.
Back to Matt.
John, let John and Chelsea get some questions, and I can get one more in.
Go ahead, John.
Yeah, Nick, the thing about the power play is sometimes it's overrated. You just talk about it all the time, but realistically, if you're playing well, the power play seems to work. But tonight, actually, you got a million shots on the power play and seemed to get your offense going. It's just that you get so many shots, and it's, Kepke hit the pipe on a great chance, but otherwise, you're just getting so many chances. Are those goaltenders that great, or are you guys just shooting in hard luck right now?
Yeah, I think, like you said, with that 5-on-3, we had plenty of opportunities. I think it just comes down to kind of bearing down and doing whatever it takes to find the back of the net. All the time, I think power plays a time to create positive momentum, and I know you're not going to score every single time, but you got to find ways to use things from the power play to build off for a 5-on-5 shift. So yeah, obviously not for a lack of chances. I don't think it just kind of bearing down and doing whatever it takes to find the back of the net.
We'll go to Chelsea, then Matt.
I can hear the frustration in your voice. What is just the most frustrating part about tonight's game and just the way that it ended?
I think kind of goes back to the start of the game. I think we didn't play. I don't think it was from a lack of effort. I think that, like I said, bearing down, scoring on opportunities. It's tough scoring one goal in our conference and to win games. And so I think doing whatever it takes, just the little things, I think those add up. And end of the year, you gotta find ways to win games. So we're just gonna keep chipping away, building on things, and hopefully we can improve coming into next weekend.
Go to Matt.
Nick, can you take us through your goal there? It seemed like you were able to take advantage of one of the few times that Bassey left some space out there for you guys. That's a big goaltender to try and score on.
Yeah, obviously he played well. He's played well in two games that we played against him. Had some zone time, just kind of recovered back above the puck, found a loose puck, and tried to use their defender as a screen, and I was fortunate to, like you said, put one past him.
All right. Thank you for your time, Nick.
Yeah, thank you.
Joined here by Noah Cates following UMD's loss to CC. We'll go straight to questions here. Start off with Matt.
Noah, you guys, Scott, coach had mentioned, nice to get a quick turnaround here to play CC after last weekend, but after the result tonight and now kind of a long wait till you see St. Cloud, what does the next, week plus look like for you guys? What do you got to do to right the ship and be ready for the Huskies?
Yeah, just, get back to work. We get our details, I think. So just working through some things, kind of just bearing down on those details because they're so big, kind of coming down the stretch and into playoffs. So I think we'll kind of look at the past couple of games and just try to tighten up some of our mistakes and just be better in those little areas.
Back to Matt.
Noah, offensively, whether it's 5-on-5 on the power play, you guys seem to be snake bitten a bit here. Some of it looks like, Kepke's goal going off the post there is maybe bad puck luck. Are there other things you guys feel like you need to correct right now? Do you feel you guys might be gripping the sticks a little too tight here? Whether it's making extra passes or, offensively, what do you feel is kind of getting to you guys?
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know what to say. We're getting those shots. We're getting a lot of shots these past couple of games, but I mean, I would like to simplify, get a body at the net, and then get more pucks there. Try to get shots through from the point. I mean, just traffic there. Can't stop what you can't see, and second and third opportunities around the net. I just think kind of we got to simplify. Yeah, maybe we're overpassing some, but we are getting those shots. But maybe kind of more around that net front area in the house would be better for kind of finishing those opportunities. So I think we kind of need to get a body there and get maybe even some more shots through.
Over to John.
Noah, you talk about mistakes, but how many mistakes did you make? You outshot them 43-14. I mean, you didn't make many mistakes. They made a couple great plays and scored on them. Otherwise, you guys had all the chances, and it's just an odd thing that the puck didn't seem to want to go in for you guys, but it's been a recurring thing. You got to snap out of that and just get some rhythm and get some goals. I don't know what else you can do.
Yeah, for sure. We just gotta stay in these games. Can't get kind of sleepy, even if we're dictating play and getting all those chances, because it's kind of how it works in this league. If you give a team a little life, a little sniff, they'll kind of capitalize. So even though we're dominating some games, we gotta kind of stay with it and not kind of get sleepy, like I said.
Back to Matt.
Noah, after the first period, you guys, dominate play and possession. Swaney then scores 19 seconds in the second. How are you guys feeling after that moment when Swaney puts that in 19 seconds? Because I kind of felt like that was going to be the turning point in this offensive slump. Were you guys feeling pretty confident after Swaney scored?
Yeah, for sure. Had a good first, lot of shots, and then coming out in the second like that. So, I mean, yeah, we got some shots in the second too, but getting pucks through, kind of hemming them in their zone, and kind of making them play in their end zone is huge for us. And yeah, I thought we were kind of buzzing after that, but we just got to kind of stick with the game, stick with it for a full 60.
All right, we'll do one final question here from Matt.
Noah, when you're taking on a goaltender like Bassey here, 6'6", I don't know what he is on skates, such a big guy. What are the challenges, and what do you got to do to do better to beat a goaltender like that?
Yeah, I think kind of going east to west on them. And like I said, getting pucks to the net front, getting screens and bodies in there. I know I had a chance kind of right at the doorstep that I should have put away, but I think we just need to do that more consistently, get pucks through from the point and getting bodies there, and or just off the rush, kind of going east west on a bigger guy like that.
All right, thank you for your time, Noah. Joined here by Scott Sandelin following UMD's loss to Colorado. Any opening comments?
Nope.
All right, we'll go straight to questions from Matt.
Scott, the goal of yours that was reviewed late in the third there, did you get an explanation for why that?
So they're in the process of blowing the whistle, which all I got.
Any more questions here? Go to Matt.
Scott, trying to look at the positive from this game. What'd you like from your team here tonight? What do you feel they improved upon, from last weekend and against Western?
Well, I thought for the most part, our first two periods, we controlled the game, again, but we couldn't build on the lead. I mean, the first period we had it 5-on-3 again, and, we have a chance to take the lead and don't do that. Said we come out of the period 0-0, but we score, Swain gets a nice goal. We could never build on the lead. So you can almost feel it. Like those are the games when I think we were the better team, but again, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter because it's the scoreboard, we had some shots, we had some good opportunities. We need to generate more second and third chances, again, around the net. You got to get more bodies there, and we got to have guys that are a little bit more ready, but it's just disappointing. I think our guys, they did a lot of good things as far as the way we wanted to play, and the end result, we couldn't build on the lead, and they hung around and capitalized on a power play and got some momentum and they scored on a bad goal. It was just a bad goal. I mean, it was almost like the one that we thought we tied it, right? But so what happens when you put the puck on the net? Sometimes you get a little puck luck. Right now, the puck luck's not going our way.
Over to Chelsea.
Is it, I guess the two players on, I can't remember who said it, but they said that they felt the game after Swaney scored was kind of in your favor and their momentum was shifting at that point. And then obviously, you said you wish that the second and third period had gone better for you guys. Is that the frustrating part? Just because you felt like the momentum was shifting?
I like that in minors. First, I thought our third period was just okay, even though we outshot them. But I mean, at the end of the day, you can do all the things that look good, but you know what? You got to find ways to win a hockey game, and right now we didn't do that tonight. So that's the disappointing thing. But get back to work and get ready for St. Cloud, and that's all we can do right now.
Over to Matt.
Scott, do you worry? You had mentioned this week on Wednesday, if you don't have this game today, it could be a miserable 2 weeks before playing St. Cloud. I'm wondering the psyche of your team. How do you handle that?
Where do you think it is, Matt? Really? Okay, our guys are pissed, right? They're down, right? We've lost 3 games in a row. There's a lot of pride in our room. And you know what? There's pride in our coaching staff. There's pride in this program, right? We didn't get it done tonight. And you know what? We can sit and dwell on it, or we can move forward. Right now, we got 2 games moving forward at the end of the year against St. Cloud. We've got to get ready to play them. And then we got playoffs. And then when you get in the playoffs, you got to win games to keep playing. And right now, we've put ourselves in a position where we probably got to win the tournament. So you know what? We got to figure out a way to become a better team quick. And we need to use the weekends when we play St. Cloud to build some mojo and some confidence in this group moving forward. That's where we're at, right? Guys are working, guys are trying, stuff's not happening. It's the way it goes sometimes. But you know what? You stay together and you get back to work. And you know what? If guys are pissed, that's good. Then channel it the right way. And let's get back to work and make it better.
Do one final question from Chelsea.
I was going to ask, how does their netminder what does he do that makes things challenging for your team?
You know what, Chelsea, he made some good saves, right? You know what? He made some good saves. He was probably the difference in keeping the game. You know what? Goalies can do that, and give him credit. We needed to find a way to get more than one by him, and we certainly had some opportunities, but maybe not enough of the grade A ones that I'd like to see, or second and third chances, because that's all you have to score, especially when you get bodies. We need to get more bodies to the net and around the net or off net. I didn't think we did a great job with that. That's going to be something we're going to work on moving forward, because I thought we looked good. We possessed the puck. We moved the puck around. I thought our D did a poor job of getting pucks through, just getting pucks to the net. Everyone wants to try and score on every shot. It's not that. It's to try and create second and third opportunities. And when we did have guys there, we need to battle for better positioning. It's things like that come down to it. And you got to be really determined around that area to score. You can't go into those scoring areas hoping to score. You got to go in there wanting to score and doing the things you need to do to score. And we'll
All right. Thank you for your time, Coach.